Prayer Warriors is better than Captain Bible, objectively.
Prayer Warriors. That'd be a good one. That'd be a really good one.
So many features that Captain Bible does not have.
Prayer Warriors and the U Testament. Mm-hmm.
We don't even talk about the New Testament, man. Isn't that the one where Jesus threatens to suplex you?
Yeah, because it has a combat system that was lifted wholesale from wrestling games.
I'm okay with this. Welcome to Haven. Get out.
Okay, I'm ready to leave. I've seen enough. Jeez, watch your step.
I have literally no idea why Yisha ended up on Haven.
Because...
I have literally no idea why.
Because Ubisoft. Let's go with that.
So anyways, yeah.
This one's destroyed as well. Because of course it is.
Cirrus kind of broke Haven open.
Oh, really?
Because as we mentioned, Cirrus is kind of the spawn of Satan.
So Akinar didn't get out himself?
No, Cirrus came and sprung him.
That...
I don't know why.
Yeah, that kind of goes against the established...
I mean, yeah,
right.
Okay, he does need Akinar's help.
Okay.
But on the other hand, for reasons you'll find out, Akinar and Cirrus should be suspicious as hell of each other.
Yeah, well, at this point, I should mention that I may have said this in the past in some sort of Myst video where we were talking about them retconning everything, but like in general, I'm not the sort of person who gets upset about canon in media. Like I don't particularly care. Hi, Craft. I don't particularly care if things get retconned or if like stories get changed or yada yada yada. It doesn't generally bother me, but like Cirrus going to spring Akinar is like that's a straight up change of characterization in comparison to how we saw the brothers portrayed in the first game. Because like as we saw them in the first game, there's no way that they would ever work together after they had been trapped. So it doesn't...
There's something to be said that they might have just been desperate enough to slander the other one. Please don't let him out. Just get me out of here, that kind of thing. There's something to be said, but yeah, I don't buy it right now, especially considering one of the last journal we find, like Akinar probably never would have trusted Cirrus ever again.
I'm just gonna blame it all on Ubisoft. I know this was before like the whole Assassin's Creed thing, but whatever. They're convenience. Ooh, nice pseudo wind effects.
Looks gorgeous, you have to admit.
I would hesitate to call it actual wind effects because it's all, CGI stuff anyway, pre-rendered backgrounds and everything. But, it's still they're
doing it right.
We've come such a long way since the first Myst.
And I'd like to remind everyone that this is 2004. This game is 11 years old.
Ew. How did that fish get there?
Those crabs ate it.
They dragged it on land just so they could start eating it?
Well, it wouldn't move as much once you get it on land.
I guess, but wow.
So I still don't understand this puzzle. Just FYI.
That means that I'm gonna get very upset about it.
No, imagine. You probably won't. But it's just, I don't understand it. Like, at all.
What is it?
It is a weight with cannonballs puzzle.
Uh-huh.
Now there's like 4 cannonballs in that, and now I pull it, and then nothing happens. Fine.
That's okay. That's whatever. What? All right. What are we? Are we once again wandering around trying to see what happens?
We're trying to get into the ship, and we know that it involves these cannonballs.
Yeah.
And I do not, for the life of me, understand why this... Like, if you get this certain number right on the outside, then this elevator will work. And if you get the number right for this crate, then the second part will work. But there's no indication of how much you need, so you just trial and error it.
Beautiful. See, that's how you do puzzle design. Portal? Got nothing on. They should have looked at these guys.
Doesn't matter. I kind of accidentally solved it anyways.
I don't understand what is...
Yeah, I need more cannonballs on the outside.
What? Why did they think this was a good idea?
Oh, hi.
Is that... Ew. What is that, like a hammerhead bird shark?
Close enough. They're called Karnaks, I think. No, not the Karnak. I forget what they're called.
What relevance does the crate inside of this area have?
Oh, he'll see.
Do we...
Yay! We have an elevator.
Oh, so we were using the crate outside as a counterweight.
Yeah.
And... Oh, okay. Alright. So this second crate is going to be used for... Are we going to throw it at something, or...?
Close. We're going to slide it. Because you see, there's, like, no bridge here.
What? Well...
But we move crate into this, and then... bridge.
Uh-huh. So a second counterweight.
The end.
Oh. Alright. I suppose I understand what they were going for with that, then. But there's absolutely no sort of hint as to how to solve it or anything. You...
Not that I've ever found. It's just a trial and error puzzle to get into the ship.
Beautiful. So now that we're in the ship, what are we looking for?
Get out of my way.
Oh, it's so adorable, though.
Alright. We have another journal to read, because of course we do. And also, my computer has an allergic reaction to the game.
Does it sneeze?
That'll be exciting, right? No, it... FPS plummets.
Oh. Well... There's a, There's one room in Batman Arkham Asylum that does the same thing to my computer. And,
This is the actor who like is in actual movies.
He seemed kind of like he was like drunk or something.
I think he captures Akinar quite well.
Do you remember the room in Arkham Asylum where you're saving Dr. Young from
Yes.
a bunch of thugs?
Yes.
Yeah. So it's a really small room, and there are two walls that you can lay explosive gel down on that you have to blow up at the same time to take out all the henchmen. And for some reason that I have yet to figure out to this day, it is the one place in the entire game that my frame rate just absolutely tanks. And like it goes below 30 FPS, which makes no sense to me because every other place in the game runs perfectly.
Yeah, well, this is gonna hit 1 FPS to get ready.
Oh, fantastic! It's a Myst slideshow.
Let up much since I arrived. Gets almost too quiet when It does, except for the distant screams of animals.
You know, they screamed because I was beating them with the
cliffs.
bones of their ancestors.
Too wet to find out tonight.
No,
but there
that
should be
about
plenty
nails
of
it.
time for treasure hunting tomorrow. Judging by the chests in this wreck, I will not be disappointed. Silas be enraged when he sees I got all the
Oh, that was a cheeky chuckle he just let out.
Been slashing through the jungle all week and have yet to run into any people. What did you do, Father? Get them to turn this island into some kind of wild animal park? It would be just like you to convince the stupid idiots to do that. Not to hand it to you, though. The heads on some of these beasts.
No. Stop hitting the nail on the head.
Got my first taste of the primate today. I was cutting a path through the jungle when one of the stupid buggers clunked.
Actually, I just watched,
a
couple weeks ago now, but I saw Jurassic World,
around, ready to slice
and
it to dice, but it let out
that
this
was pretty good.
ear-piercing shriek. Must have been a signal to its buddies because they all took off into their nests.
Far better than Jurassic Park 3, at any rate.
Mr. Shrieker wasn't fast enough.
I should take a picture of this before he continues reading.
Got my first taste.
Oh well.
Man, is
Did
hot.
you see which ones were omnivores and which were
Starting to like
herbivores?
these
Sure.
infernal thunderstorms.
Good.
They ruin a good day of hunting.
Because you need to
but
know.
At least they cool things down.
Can we
for a
get
while.
eaten?
It's not a death state, but it comes
Brother
close.
hasn't shown up yet. He's got to know I skipped out on him in Serenia after we called that little truce.
Oh, so
He's
I think I
insane.
mentioned
It's his plan
in
to
one of
get
the
rid
earliest episodes
He
of
should
this
just
game
kill
that
Father and
the
be done with it.
handwriting in the journals
Maybe I
seemed
should
very
link back
funny
to
to
Myst.
me.
Convince Cirrus to
So I'll
set
point
the
it out
old
right
man
now
free
again.
here in
I'm really
After all
digging
these
what they're doing with the
weeks of
handwriting
practice.
here.
My hunting and tracking skills have really
Seems
improved.
far more natural in this journal.
No way. It's got to be here somewhere. Got to be. I searched. Where's
Also,
the blasted linking back?
that escalated really quickly.
Ah, my frame rate. Allergic. Ow.
Have to pull myself together. Come up with a plan. That's what Cirrus would do, wouldn't it? Isn't it? Where the hell is Cirrus? Doesn't matter. Need a base.
Did not take very long for Akinar to go straight into kind of angry mode
Till I
there.
build something better.
Did it?
God,
You've seen his bedrooms, right?
Yeah.
but protected against.
Are you surprised?
I'm gonna kill you for this, old man.
Right? Good. That's
Yep.
good. That's. I'm gonna kill you for this, old man.
Oh. Well.
Turning page.
Huh?
No.
Huh?
Page.
Oh, Myst,
Stop
why you
talking
do
back.
this? There we go.
Slashed the beast. There was blood spurting everywhere.
Ha!
Need a better spear. Disappeared down the wind tunnel.
That's cute.
It was a very
So Karnak
successful
is a
day
bloody
today.
scavenger.
Mostly Karnak.
We can.
Figuring out how to use
Yeah, I
our
think it's
fishing
I
habits
think it's
against them was
interesting that
sheer
they have the
genius.
voice acting for the words that are kind
Can't
of
escape. I
removed.
must.
Wrongful imprisonment. Where is Cirrus?
Also, his like
Last few
I'm
days,
trying to be angry, but I
much
need to
blood.
remain kind of subdued voice is
I don't remember
silly.
killing so many animals.
I again, this is the professional actor of everyone. I
Yeah.
quite like him.
It's just the way he says like where is Cirrus? It's
Second
just
predator hunting me.
You better incorporate that voice into your voice catalog.
Seen it yet?
well, it's very close to Bailman, so you know.
Brother, lying tongue of snake, tricked me with
Father's other dangerous age.
Cirrus
Oh,
is
so
trapped
he all right. So he discovered
He's
that
happy
Cirrus
face now.
is in
He
Spire.
linked to Spire in search of plunder. Spire, father's other dangerous age.
Oh man,
miserable camodile, bloody animal.
this guy is
Nearly ripped my
chewing
leg
that
off.
scenery real hard.
Pulled vanishing act and
Camadiles are awful, by the way.
just wait till
Are they a
the
death state?
post is finished.
No, but he comes very, very
Saw
close.
some more tracks. Brainwash most of them away.
As well as these pages.
I found them, but definitely tracks. Sneaky bastard. Think he waits.
I can't, like, oh, wow, I can't
Then
even
there
with
was
this.
the 5th kill site. Looked fresh. Only was bigger. Smelled me coming and took off. What is this thing? My God. The
What
sound
is this?
Impossible. Hands
Magnificent.
still- Didn't expect attack. Didn't realize.
Magnificent. Of course.
Still
Guy,
see him
wow.
rearing out of
Wasn't this journal just worth reading?
such malice, such death in his eyes.
Oh,
Sun
such
sinking
death.
behind reflection so
Yes.
nearly blinded. Must have planned it that way.
must have known.
But I'm alive, Sea Spawn. Still alive. And I will defeat you.
Wow.
As death is my witness, I shall decorate my kingdom with your bow.
Yeah, see, you know, like it's totally within the realm of reason that he would have the decapitated goat skull as a, like, kind of a crown to wear, you know.
Yeah, but by the way, spoiler alert, he kills all the sea things.
Of course.
All of them.
I bet he wrestles
kind
them
of-
with his bare hands, doesn't he?
No, he uses a spear. But he actually kills all of them, and that becomes like one of his redemption points. Is he's like, I've killed everything!
Why is there a compass on that?
Checked and checked. No sign of it here, or here, maybe here. It's in the South Jungle.
Wow, man. So the voice director for Akinar in this game must have just said, overact as much as you possibly can, please. Okay, thanks.
He gets a lot more subdued later on. As redemption does, right?
Yeah. Wow.
Alright. I am sorry for all the map that we have to do now.
Is it more or less ridiculous than the rock concert?
Infinitely less ridiculous.
Okay. Then I'm fine with it, you know?
Like, this is a puzzle I could see an actual person doing, making. There is a massive logic flaw in it, but, you know, we'll ignore that.
So what is the puzzle at hand now?
We're gonna find a bridge that we need to cross, right? And we need, like, the combination, because he wants to keep up the Karnax. But the logic flaw is the Karnax can fly.
Yeah.
And they can swim, we've seen. So, you know, well, it's okay. Maybe they just really don't like fresh water.
Did the...
But we still have to solve the puzzle to cross the bridge, but I can deal with.
It seems kind of like a plot hole to me, actually.
It is.
Like, I don't know what relevance it would have on the plot itself, but that seems like something incredibly basic that the writers should not have missed. Considering they made these creatures in the first place. But okay.
You steal from me, you gotta pay the price, understand? Understand?
Yeah, they really should not have made the scavenger the flying one, because that was a bad idea.
Yeah.
Oh, you understand now.
How can you understand if you're dead?
I've always asked this about the capital punishment.
I mean,
It's like a lesson to the dead. Okay.
well, there's an element of, like, deterrence towards other people as well.
But not Karnax.
Yeah, and it's kind of debatable about how well, that actually works in the first place. So,
But we are not here to talk about capital punishment. We're here to talk about, oh gosh, tools.
I'm the hunter. You're the hunted, not the other way around.
you disappearing freak!
You'll
You'll pay for this.
You and every one of your stinking kind.
I mean, I could probably do the voice acting for this guy, you know.
Probably.
If I actually had a recording environment that would be decent enough for a video game, you know. This is the kind of hammy, like, overacting that I would actually be able to accomplish.
I love this actor. I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, no, I've said it before. I think I just said it recently. Like, I adore
the ham.
I adore Ham. I love cheesiness in movies and video games and like television shows and stuff. So long as it fits the context. Like, there's of course an argument to be made that cheesiness in something that is otherwise supposed to be entirely serious just kind of ruins the the atmosphere of the product, because you have all of these. That's fantastic. Why did we just do that?
Because we had to get down again.
Was that the only way we had to get down?
Yeah, when you go down, like, it knocks the other crate back onto the elevator through magic.
When you have one character who's like hilariously overacting, and all of the other characters are like these straight-faced kind of serious characters, it's like tonal whiplash, which just makes everything seem really weird. But
is it like acceptable that someone might go crazy after about 15 years and start carving totems for the animals he kills? Because I think that seems reasonable.
Oh, look at that adorable sea creature.
They're all dead.
They apparently sound like lions as well.
Not anymore, it doesn't.
Is that like a Lyris or something? What? I don't.
Oh, who even knows?
It's like they took the sound files from like 5 different animals and smashed them all into one.
He doesn't actually give it a name, so I just call it the top predator totem.
Yeah. Very impressive that he managed to take that thing out so easily, I guess. You'd think that some, like, dangerous Leviathan would actually present a challenge, but nope.
Well, it did. He didn't succeed at killing it the first time.
The first time. When he got away with not even a scratch.
Oh, we don't know that. He might have been, like, so scratched it was terrifying.
I don't think this is Moby Dick right here. I think this is just a guy taking out his anger on some sea creatures that happened to have very large teeth.
Okay, so please explain this to me, because this is the least explainable thing in the history of unexplainable things.
It's gonna have to try pretty hard to top the rock concert.
I do not understand at all this. Zephyr! Ah! Ah! Help! 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 Why tent?
What just happened?